The history of the United States of America is a long and complex one, spanning over 400 years. It begins with the arrival of the first European settlers in the early 16th century, who were primarily of English, Spanish, and French origin. These early colonies were established for a variety of reasons, including religious freedom, economic opportunity, and territorial expansion. One of the most significant events in American history is the American Revolution, which began in 1765 and ended in 1783. The colonies, led by figures such as George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, successfully rebelled against British rule and established the United States as an independent nation. The newly formed country then adopted the Constitution in 1787, which established the framework for the federal government, and the Bill of Rights, which guarantees individual rights and freedoms. In the 19th century, the United States experienced rapid territorial expansion as it acquired new lands through treaties and military conquest. This period also saw the rise of industry, and the country transitioned from an agrarian economy to an industrialized one. However, the issue of slavery, which had been a contentious issue since the country's founding, ultimately led to the Civil War, which lasted from 1861 to 1865. The Union, led by Abraham Lincoln, emerged victorious, and slavery was abolished. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the United States become a major world power, as it became involved in World War I and World War II. The post-war period, known as the Cold War, saw the country emerge as a superpower, and it played a major role in international affairs throughout the second half of the 20th century. The United States has also experienced significant social and cultural changes throughout its history. The Civil Rights Movement, which began in the 1950s and 1960s, led to the end of legal segregation and discrimination against African Americans. The feminist movement and the LGBTQ rights movement have also made significant strides in recent decades. This is just a brief overview of the history of the United States, and there is much more to explore and discover. From wars and political upheavals to cultural and social revolutions, the history of the United States is a fascinating and endlessly complex